Hello, boys and girls. It's Miss Jessica here with Virtual Preschool. Today is one of the most exciting days. We get to make modeling clay. Now, usually I have all my friends in front of me and we would be working together, but you're at home and I'm at home and we'll work together virtually. Okay, so the first thing you need when you're making anything, you need the recipe. So this is what I have as the recipe. And Miss Jessica's going to provide you, your moms and dads, with a picture of the recipe as well. And so your recipe is going to have, right up here, the materials that you need. And so it says you need the recipe chart, you need ingredients, you need measuring cups, a spoon, and a bowl to knead everything in. So then, as your ingredients, it says we're going to need some oil, some vegetable oil. It says we're going to need some salt. It says we're going to need a cup of cold water. We're going to need flour, like the kind you make your pancakes out of. And we're going to need food coloring. All right, so then it tells you your directions. Remember, this week we've been talking about following the rules and following directions. When you're making something, when you're making a cake or modeling clay, it's very important that you follow the directions. If you don't follow the directions, your modeling clay won't turn out how it's supposed to do. All right, it says combine salt, oil, water, and food coloring in a bowl. So it says I need 1 cup of salt. So this is a tablespoon and this is a cup. If you notice, hold on please, the tablespoon is a lot smaller than the cup. I need a whole cup of salt. All right, my beautiful assistant, Miss River May, hold the measuring cup over the bowl. All right, I'm gonna fill this all the way to the top. It's a lot of salt. Do not eat the Play-Doh. It might not be good for your blood pressure. The salt, some people call this modeling clay salt dough because it uses so much salt to make it.
Don't you know any salt, Mommy?
It's okay. We have plenty. All right. Pour it in there. Perfect. Now we need 2 teaspoons of oil. I'm going to use a half of the tablespoon because that's what it's about. Half of these here. So.
Yeah, and then I hold this.
Sure. You hold the spoon. Oh, that's a little too much. So I'm going to pour a little bit more back in here. If you have a regular teaspoon, that's what I would use. Miss Tammy has measured out everyone the exact amount of oil that you will need, actually. So she's measured a lot of the ingredients for you to take the guesswork out. All right, now we need 1 cup of cold water. Beautiful assistant, why don't you put the cold water? Oh, hold on. Yeah, go ahead. Put the water in there. All of it. See how? Okay, so the salt and the salt was a solid in here, but when you add the water and you stir it up, that salt will dissolve. Say dissolve.
Dissolve.
Dissolve means it'll be eaten up by all that water in there. Don't splash the water out, okay? All right, now watch. You keep stirring. As she's stirring up our salt and water, Miss Jessica's going to add a few drops of food coloring. So everybody got their own color. You didn't get to choose this time. I'm sorry. Just add whatever color you have. If you add a lot of it, it's going to make a dark color. If you add a little bit, it'll make a light color. So Miss Jessica added just a few drops of food coloring. And I know you can't see my blue bowl, but let's see if you can see in there. Yeah, maybe. It's starting to turn blue in here. Okay, our next step is to gradually knead in flour and cornstarch. So it says we will need 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. This is our tablespoons. We're going to put in 2 of them. Let's put in 1 now as we stir. And I'm just going to dip it down in there, and then I'm going to level it off with my finger. There we go. And you pour it in as I stir. Okay, good. And we're going to actually need 3 cups of flour. So we'll wait on the cornstarch. We'll get some more cornstarch in there. we're going to use this big one for the flour. We're going to need 3 of them. So just like I scooped in there and got the cornstarch, you scoop in there and get some flour. The whole thing should be full.
We can't.
Do you need help? Here, let me help. Can I help you? Because you're going to want it all full.
Okay. I need help.
Okay. I'm going to take and make sure it's level. There we go. And it's okay to get messy. You clean it up when you're done.
Oh, that's a lot.
There, that's only one. You can stir while I scoop down in here and get some more flour.
That is turning out
You
nice.
want to keep stirring? I'll add some more flour.
Yeah.
All right. We still need one more scoop of flour and one more tablespoon of cornstarch. Yeah. You remembered, didn't you?
Can I do that?
The cornstarch?
Yeah.
Okay. You can take your finger and level out there. Nope, you don't want to push it down in there. You want it to be level with the, yeah, Mommy got it. Here. Here, baby. Okay. Looks like we might need to add a little bit of water. Can you take the measuring cup to the sink and fill it with water?
Can I go to a little thing?
Sure.
Then I tell.
Okay. And usually when it gets to about this texture, you're going to want to actually get in there with your hands and you're going to knead the dough. So this is what kneading the dough might look like. Miss Jessica's going to put some flour. I'm going to put the last cup of flour right. Oh, no thank you. No thank you. That's good. Just set it on the side. So I put all that flour right here on my workspace. And then I'm just going to pour my dough out onto the floured workspace. And we'll clean up that bowl when we're done making our Play-Doh. Okay. So we're going to, hold on baby. I'm just going to try to push it all together. And you're going to knead it. You're going to push it down and then fold it back. And push it down and fold it back. You want to try? Go ahead, push it down and fold it out.
Ignite.
Yeah, it's a lot really floury. Yeah, the more that you squish it together with your hands, the more it's going to be mixed together. Can I try a little bit? Here we go. I'm going to add a little bit more water to it, I think. It's still really floury. I don't want it to be too sticky though. Here, you play with some of that. You knead that into the perfect while I get all this mixed together here. Alright, so I still have a little ways to go. If you can tell, let me see. This is a very floury dough. And sometimes you're going to have to add more of an ingredient or less of it, or take, add some of this, take a little bit of this less, and you learn as you go. So Miss Jessica's going to add a little bit of water.
Can I
Honey, it's okay. Okay. All right. Let's see what this one would make it very slimy. Your Play-Doh looks really good. Okay. So I'm going to let you experiment with your Play-Doh and send me a picture or a little video of you making your own Play-Doh. Thanks for joining us, friends. See you real soon.